always like to give an opportunity to our members, whether it be at MileOne or LaredoEDC, to tell us a little bit about who they are. This world has been different for the last 7-8 months. So any opportunity we have for our memberships to tell us about them, we give them an opportunity at the start of these meetings. Today we have a member from MileOne. I'm going to ask Cesar Hernandez, our program director from MileOne, to introduce his guest today. Cesar.
Thank you, Tony. Good afternoon, everybody. Today I would like to introduce Ms. Virginia Palacios. She is the principal of VP Environmental LLC. Virginia, if you'd like to introduce yourself a little bit further and tell us a little about what you do.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great. Yeah, so I'm Virginia Palacios. I am an environmental science and policy consultant, and I work with a variety of environmental nonprofits to explore ways to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, improve air quality, improve water quality, and it's really fun. I like it. And one of the groups that I work with is Rio Grande International Study Center, which is our local environmental nonprofit here in Laredo. And I'm excited to have the opportunity to meet y'all because one of our most recent projects that I helped with is the Clean Trucking Initiative. And so RISC received a grant from the North American Development Bank through the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency to come up with a project to help reduce idling emissions from diesel trucks. And so we reviewed a variety of different technologies that are cost effective, that pay for themselves through reducing the use of diesel fuel during idling. And one of those technologies is a technology that is applicable to transport refrigeration units, which is one of the highest uses of diesel fuel other than idling. And so this is a solar technology, so it's kind of neat and unique. It's probably something that a lot of folks haven't heard of yet, but again, it pays for itself within 10 years, and if there are certain subsidies offered at the state or federal level, then even faster. And so I am just going to go ahead and put a link to that initiative along with my contact information in the chat so that y'all can take a look at it. But we also, through that initiative and that grant, are offering discounted use of a service called Idle Air, which is available at the Pilot truck stop and the Flying J truck stop just north of Laredo. And that is something where truckers can hook up to these services and not have to idle if they have an overnight stay, and they can receive electricity, be able to access HVAC, and sometimes there's additional amenities provided with the Idle Air technology, like internet access and other things that help make a stay more comfortable. And that's all I have.
Well, excellent. It's very timely. I don't know if Cesar did this on purpose or got lucky, but today's guest speaker, Jason Trundle, is of the Global Cold Chain Alliance, and he's going to speak about trends and capacities in refrigerated warehouses in the United States. And we also extended the invitation, which is normally limited to members, to community members of our community in the cold chain community in Laredo, some of which we're trying to recruit to be members of the LEDC at the same time.
Perfect.
Thank you for your introduction, Virginia.
Yep.
Can I just add one more thing?
Yes, of course.
One other part of this project is that we are looking to work with companies that might be interested in. Oh, I'm getting some feedback. Oh, we're looking to work with companies that might be interested in joining the EPA's SmartWay program. It's a free program where the EPA provides technical assistance to help improve efficiency of fleet operations, including the use of idle reduction technologies. So if anybody is interested in that, my email address again is in the chat, so feel free to reach out.
Thank you, Virginia. Did you include all your contact information in the chat in addition to your email?
Yeah, my email address is there, and so is my website. I'll go ahead and add in my phone number as well.
Please do so. Yeah, because it's beyond this group. We always also promote your information on our social media posts, and so we'll get quite a bit of reach. And thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions from Virginia?